welcome to Queen Tarot Chat. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am going to be doing an April monthly read. This is a general reading, guys, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. That just means that the message wasn't for you. But if you guys do like this video and if it does resonate with you, I would really appreciate it if you guys give this video a thumbs up, click the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you guys won't miss another tarot chat with me. But let's get into your guys' reading. This is going to be for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And generally how I like to do things is I like to go with oracle cards first, get into the actual reading with the tarot, and then I'll pull some Lenormand at the end of the reading to wrap it up. And I'm also a Gemini too, so I'm part of this reading too. So let's see what's going on with my Geminis right now. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And for anybody who's interested in the oracle deck that I am using, it's the Sixth Sense Oracle deck. This is a new deck that I got over the weekend, so I thought I'd use it. Alright, gems, let's see what's going on with y'all right now for the month of April. Ooh, what is going on with my gems? Alright. Oh, here we go. Alright. This is crazy. So I just did a reading for Taurus, and it talked about an entrapment. Okay, and I think that's just a collective energy that we're in, where it's like people are kind of feeling kind of trapped right now. I'm not going to talk about it on this channel. I'm not going there, and I think everybody knows what I'm talking about. But the first card that popped out is Prison, Home, and Power. Okay, this is like the similar reading as Taurus, if you guys want to check that out too. So yeah, we're in a collective energy right now where it's like we are being forced to stay at home. Okay, and some of you guys are feeling a sense of entrapment, a sense of feeling stuck a little bit. But it really is how you look at it. It really is your perspective, okay? And then the last card that popped out is Power. Okay, some of you guys actually are being really forced to look at your thoughts right now, really forced to look at yourselves. You're being really forced to look at what is making you feel stuck, what is making you feel in prison, especially if it has to do with your mindset or just your mind or the way that you've been thinking. There's a sense of being at home right now where it's like you have to look at the things that are really entrapping you, that are really making you feel imprisoned. Okay, what are you being a slave to? What have you been a slave to? Okay, but once you guys figure that out, once you guys actually reflect on that, especially with all this time being spent at home, with that comes power. Some of you guys are actually coming to the realization that you have been in prison, that you have been stuck, that you've been enslaved to a certain person, to a certain situation, and it's almost like within this time of reflection, with you noticing that, there's going to come power. It's almost like you're going to take your power back from this person or the situation. And it's like, no longer am I going to feel stuck with you. No longer. I'm going to move forward and move on. Okay, so let's see what is up with that. That was just a similar energy with Taurus. You might be dealing with the Taurus, but you don't have to be. Okay, let me go in with the Hoodoo Tarot now. This is a fairly new deck. I've been using it for like about a month now, but it's not the most colorful deck, but it's very, very interesting. When I was reading the book to it, it spoke about, it told the tarot cards from the perspective of like root workers and hoodoo workers, and it's not the most colorful deck, but it is very interesting and it's very informative, so I thought I'd use it in this video. Hold up, I'm not gonna read those. Okay, these cards are ready to talk though. Hold up. Whew. Let's see, I'll show you the cards in a minute, Geminis. All right. Strength card, power. Like what I was saying, you guys are taking back your power, your confidence, your whatever. If you felt insecure with someone, it's almost like you're taking back your power, because it's almost like you felt stuck or latched to a person, and it's like, no more, you're not gonna feel that way. Okay, you guys are really working through that right now. Yeah, you guys are coming from a place where it's almost like you're not really knowing what to do. You don't know how to move forward with something, and with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like you guys been actively working on yourselves slowly but surely, and then boom, you just have this sense of like confidence. You have like this sense sense of power in a situation. Okay, you also have Aunt Caroline. Aunt Caroline is the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot deck. Okay, so let's see. I feel like, oh, okay, you guys have John Horse. And you guys have the Ace of Sticks. Yo, I really like this energy, for real, for real. So you guys have John Horse, which is the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, and you have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so like I said, you guys are a boss now. It's almost like you guys bossed up despite your circumstances, despite what situation you are in, and it's like you are just taking that power and you are going for it. Whether that's with a project, whether that's with a person, there's just like this sense of like up-leveled energy despite what is going around you and who is around you. It's almost like you're more confident, you're more energetic, you're a completely different person. It's like you're bossing up, you're doing what is necessary, you're doing what you have to do. But it's almost like you're up-leveling yourself, you're bettering yourself. But some of you guys are actually noticing that, or have noticed that you were stuck in a constant cycle with something or someone. Maybe like the same shit just keeps happening and happening with the person. But it's almost like you're taking note of that, and it's almost like no more. I'm not going to be stuck in this cycle. I'm going to begin new somewhere else. I'm not going to let you stop me from moving forward. But it's almost like you guys know that you were kind of stuck in a cycle with someone. And yeah, you guys also have the Six of Baskets at the bottom of the deck. So it's the Six of Cups. Six of Cups, someone from the past, someone that you have history with, that you've known for a very long time. Maybe you know someone since childhood, but it's almost like you're bossing up when it comes to this person. Okay, it's almost like you're cutting ties with them in a way, or it's almost like you're no longer going to be slave to them just because you've known them for a very long time. Okay, so let's see. You have the Five of Knives here, so conflict. Hold up. You have the Queen of Swords, and you have the Page of Wands. This is interesting. So some of you guys are actually communicating to someone. Like, it's almost like the way that you're communicating to them now is very sharp, and it's very straight to the point, and it's very blunt. Okay, you're not gonna sugarcoat shit no more for someone. It's almost like you're gonna tell them straight what's up, what's been bothering you. And I think by you having a new sense of renewal, a new sense of communication, how you're talking to people, how you're showing up to them, that's creating some conflict between you and another person. And some of you guys are actually like, no, that's it. I'm going to do things differently. I'm going to be different. I'm going to move on. I'm going to do whatever it is that I need to do, or start something new. And that's probably stirring up some conflict between you and another person, or it's just like the way that you're going about it. It's almost combative, like you're just not gonna let this person stop you, and you're making it very, very apparent on what it is that you're trying to move forward. It's almost like you guys went through a growth period. You guys are going through a growth period. It's almost like you've watered. This is the garden. This is the Empress. You've watered your garden. You've grown. Some of you guys have actually outgrown a person. That's what it is. Some of you guys have actually outgrown a person, and you know that you've outgrown a person, whether you're with them or whether you're not with them at all. But it's like you know that you need to move forward, and that's creating conflict. But some of you guys were having trouble moving forward, but it's like, no, enough is enough. Just because we've been together for a very long time, and we've been through a lot, and we've been through so much ups and downs, that does not make me obligated to just you. You know, it's almost like I'm going to do what I need to do now. It's not, my world doesn't revolve around you. That's what I'm trying to say. You also have the Ten of Coins here. Okay, so you guys have the Ten of Pentacles. Let's see. Mother of Sticks, so the Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's almost like you guys just want something different. Hold up. Yeah, the Garden. You guys have outgrown a person. That's what it is. You guys have outgrown a person. And then it's almost like with the Queen of Wands here, with the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles, you guys are so... what's the word I'm looking for? It's almost like you guys are so... you guys just want to move forward like really, really bad. You want to grow really, really bad. It's like you're so motivated. That's what I'm like. Motivated to get your 10 of Pentacles, which is the whole package. What is it that you really want in your life? And it's almost like you are so confident on trying to get that, whether that's get your money out, whether that's get a new job, whether that's actually seek real commitment in a person, actually have, you know, marriage, kids, the whole package. Like the 10 of Pentacles is really like the whole package. Your you know, the final state, whatever. It's like your ultimate happiness. It's like you are so ready to just have that now and to achieve that for yourself, because it's almost like you've grown so much to the point where it's almost like you want those things. Maybe at one point you didn't really care about family and having kids and marriage, and you didn't really care about where your career was going, but it's like now you do care. You want those things, and it's like you're focused on that. All right. And it's like, that's what you want to know. And it's like, you know that you've grown, and you know that if you continue to move forward on achieving your dreams or achieving what it is that you want to do, you can achieve it and you can have the whole package. All right. Yeah. Some of you guys are actually going to be single. Okay. You have the 9 of Pentacles here. Some of you guys just want different things. All right, because it's almost like at one point you wanted something, but now it's different. You went through this growth period. You took your power back. It's now you want a whole different world for yourself. And some of you guys have to do that by yourself. Okay, some of you guys actually just want nice things in life. Okay, there ain't nothing wrong with it. You just want nice things in life. Okay, and you have, you know, it's almost like you're coming from a place where it's almost like you felt. I just saw 1111 on the camera. You guys are coming from a place where you kind of feel confined, and you guys are noticing that you were confining yourself, so you felt imprisoned or you felt stuck, or like you couldn't have those things, or you know, you were so limited in this world. But it's like you have this new sense of renewal where it's like, no, I can literally have my 10 of Pentacles. I can literally have whatever it is that I want. Okay, because yeah, you were really in your head about this. You were stressing about this at one point. Okay, but you also have Dr. Buzzard, which is the Justice card here, which is like you're calling justice on your life, where it's like, okay, no, that I don't have to be in this stressful state. I don't have to be just here. Okay, because some of you guys actually feel confined in a state, in a place that maybe you live, where it's like, I kind of feel stuck here, and it's like, I'm not going to feel stuck no more. Okay. And it's almost like it's almost like you guys know that you guys have so much growth to do, but you can't do it in the area that you're in or with the person that you are with. All right. You also have the Big Queen. All right. So let's see. Oh, shit. Is this the Empress? No, this is the Empress. Who is the Big Queen? Oh. 1 second, y'all. You also have 4 of Coins. And you have them Bones, Judgment. Maybe this is the Empress card. It's either the Empress or the Garden. No, this is the Empress card. Sorry, y'all. I got a little confused on the cards here. I just know that the Big Queen does have to do with girls. I'm just having trouble remembering what tarot card that is. Because the thing about this deck here is like they're all the tarot cards, but they named them a different name. So this is just very interesting that I can't remember which one the Big Queen is. Okay, so you also have the 4 of Coins, the Big Queen, and you have them Bones. Okay, so noticing your worth, noticing almost like what you're made of, knowing what it is that you're capable of, and you're coming from a place with the 4 of Pentacles here. You're coming from a place where it doesn't seem, it's almost like you feel like you have very limited options. You don't know what to do. Maybe you're meditating on something, just feeling some type of unhappiness or dissatisfaction with your current situation. But it's almost like you're coming from that energy to the Big Queen energy, which is like you're full of confidence. You've grown a lot. You've outgrown something, and it's almost like you're going after your happiness. You've worked on yourself. You've come a long way from this energy that you were feeling. And it's like with Judgment here, it's almost like you're being called to do something or go towards something, or to it's almost like you've dug deep inside of yourself, and it's like now you know how to move forward. But usually with Judgment, it's almost like you know what it is that you need to do in a certain situation, and it's like you guys are being called to do that. Like, it's almost like Judgment Day is coming. Okay, you also have Big Mama here. Okay, so Big Mama is the sun. All right, you also have Gula Jack, which is the Hanged Man here. Let's see here. All right, and you have the Big House. Yeah, some of you guys actually have an opportunity, again, some type of sense of renewal, where it's like you're not gonna bend over backwards for anybody anymore. You're not gonna compromise yourself for anyone anymore. You're gonna go with the flow. Okay, you're gonna do what makes you happy. You're gonna, it's like no more. Whatever it is, if you have to fight something, if you have to argue with something, it's just not worth it. Okay, if you're forcing something in your life, if you're forcing a relationship or a friendship, you're realizing that that's not worth it, and you're just gonna focus on yourself and your new sense of renewal, your new sense of energy, and that's a big shock. That's a change. Okay, especially with the Tower card. Some of you guys are actually just gonna blow up your whole lives. Like, it's almost like you guys have changed in such a short period of time, where it's gonna be a shock to other people. Okay, because some of you guys were actually having, okay, so this is interesting. So you guys have the Big House here, right? So this is a Tower card, and you see the magnifying glass with the rose colored glass. So, but really it's almost like a haunted house is what it looks like. It's almost like you didn't see a situation or a person for who they really were, or didn't want to see the situation that you were in, or a relationship that you were in, for what it was. And it's like now you're not looking through a rose-colored glass no more. You're seeing it for what it is, and you're wanting to see it for what it is. And it's almost like you're not going to fight this anymore. Some of you guys actually surrendered to something that actually came to light. Okay, because with the Sun card, it can be something that's coming to light, something that has brought your attention, has came from the dark, and now it's in the lights. Like, now you see something very clearly. And with the Hanged Man, it kind of left you kind of stuck. Like, you were in hangman mode about what it is that did come to light or did bring your attention about a certain situation or a relationship or a friendship. And with the Big House here, it's almost like, oh shit, like, I was looking through a rose-colored glass. I wasn't thinking clearly. I wasn't seeing clearly. It's like, now I see clearly now. Okay, it's almost like you know how you were showing up in a relationship. You know how somebody else was showing up in a relationship. And it's almost like it's clear to you now. It's like it was shown to you. Okay, yeah, the last card that you guys have is the Three of Knives. Okay, so let's see. And this can be with the lover. It could be with a friend. It could be with a family member. Take it as it resonates. You have the Two of Sticks. The Free Man. Y'all, this is so clear. Okay, so you guys have Two of Sticks here. You guys were moving forward with someone, and you have the Three of Knives. Let me tell you about this fucking card here. The Three of Knives, sorry. The Three of Knives in this deck is probably like the most fucked up tarot card in this deck, because it shows someone like being stabbed on a tree, and then you have like a dog like peeing on a grave, and I'm like, that's real messed up. That's really messed up. So you guys also have the Two of Sticks, the Three of Knives, which is the Three of Swords in the tarot deck. So you guys were actually moving forward with someone that you weren't in love with. Maybe you weren't, like, you didn't really like, or that brought you a lot of pain or despair or confusion, or who did really make you feel stuck. You were moving forward with someone that it was just a dead-end relationship or friendship. And with the Free Man, you free yourself from this. What's interesting about the Free Man in this deck is that it talks about entrapment again, being imprisoned, and then it speaks of someone who was really, really enslaved, like who was a slave to a person or to a situation, and it's like now they're free. Now they're an actual free man. This is the Fool card. It's a new beginning, and it's like some of you guys were coming from a relationship that you did feel stuck, that you feel imprisoned, that it was a dead end, that you couldn't grow from. And you're setting yourself free from that. Dang, man. Okay, so you also have Two of Pentacles, Three of Baskets, and Nine of Coins. Yeah, I just think that you guys are actually going back and forth about whether about what really is going to make you happy. And some of you guys are just going, like, you guys are really just going to set yourself free from a situation, and it's like you're just going to take off and build new relationships. And some of you guys are actually going to be in a place where you're actually going to be single. Okay, and I think that with this move, you guys do have support of friends and family, and yeah, money's probably going to be up in the air. You know, money's probably not going to be as stable, especially for those of you guys who are moving, but you guys are really going to leave. You guys are going to leave. Some of you guys actually came into some information, or someone talked to you about something, or some type of news that came in that's actually making you flee and actually making you leave, like, this place that is making you feel stuck, or a relationship that's making you feel stuck or imprisoned. Let me go in with the Lenormand. All right. See what's going on with my Geminis right now. All right, I'll wrap this reading up. But good for you. I like the energy that's in. It's almost like just a new sense of, like, renewal. Like, let me get one. Yeah. All right. Yeah, guys. You guys have courthouse, adjudication, and lovers. All right. With lovers, it does probably have to do with someone that you're probably in a relationship with, that maybe you guys did have to go to court with something. Okay. Adjudication, it's almost like you guys are coming to, adjudication can also mean that it's almost like you're calling judgment on that person. You're seeing the relationship for what it is for, and some of you guys, you know, the situation has gotten so bad or has escalated where to the point where you have to go to the courthouse to resolve it. So some of you guys are probably going through a divorce right now, or some of you guys are actually, you know, going through a divorce, but it's almost like you guys are trying to work it out in the best way possible. But it does have to do with, like, a friendship, a relationship of some sort, and it's almost like calling judgment on that relationship or that friendship, seeing something for what it is, and making the decision on whether to fix it or to not fix it, whether that's a divorce or not. But I can just see, like, this manifesting into, like, a situation with a lover or a friend or a family member to the point where you had to go to the courthouse. Some of you guys are actually, getting, that would make sense, because, like, some of you guys are actually married to a person, but you guys are trying to get a divorce, and maybe they're making it very hard for you, and that's probably where the entrapment is coming from, or the prison-like energy is coming from, where it's almost like you kind of feel stuck in a marriage, and it's almost like you want to get out of it so bad. Okay, so take that as it resonates. Yeah, journey. You even have journey at the bottom of the deck. It's like some of you guys are just so ready to just leave your current circumstances, leave a state, a country, a home that you've been living in, leave a relationship. You guys are just so ready for something new. Yeah, and as I was shuffling, courtship just fell out. It's probably a new relationship, but it probably has to do with someone that you were dating. You're just so ready for something different. Maybe you're just so tired of the people that you have been seeing. You know, you just want a new sense of energy, because it's almost like you're coming into some new sense of energy, and you've changed, and you're elevating, and you're different, and because you're different, you want different, right? So that just makes complete sense. But I really like the energy that you guys are in. It just seems like a new sense of, like, empowerment, new sense of, like, confidence, a new sense of, like, you know, new year, new you type energy. But Geminis, I really enjoyed your reading. If you did, I really appreciate it if you guys could give this video a thumbs up, click the subscribe button down below, and I will catch you guys in the next tarot chat. Bye, guys.